What up, boys and girls? It's your boy, Mr. Uncle Muscles. You now have to call me Mr. Uncle Muscles. I've changed my name. No, it's Uncle Muscles. How you guys doing right now? I just did a video on Merfolk and how to catch them. And now I'm going to show you how to stabilize your economy with Merfolk. But first I have to return home. Now, I've already recorded this video 2 or 3 times, but the video kept cutting out. I think I reset all my settings, so we should be okay here. Once again, another Uncle Muscle special with plenty of tangents, plenty of non-relevant information being interweaved into stuff you actually need to know. And like I said, today we're going to show you guys how to stabilize your economy with mermaids and merfolk. Now, what I did is I purchased three of these fish tanks. I'll just show you really quickly. These are specific fish tanks. If you go into your shop and then you'll show up here first. If you go to shop and then household, it'll say Stillwater Fishpond. Now, you can buy one of these a day. I would recommend only buying 3 total. But the faster you buy these 3, the faster, if you're playing the game often, you can definitely stabilize your economy fairly quickly. And this is because you can passively earn rubies and cowries by raising mermaids. So all you have to do is fish a couple out of the water. I just did a video on that. I'll show you how to do that. You can also use other fish tanks too. But the reason why these are so interesting, and I'll go to them really quickly. If you go into the info here, a fish tank exclusively for merfolk and piscandra, which is like the furry merfolk. If it can only be used to raise these species, while in the tank, if their fullness reaches 0, these fish will remain alive. This is the huge difference, but they'll fall asleep. Replenishing their fullness will allow them to continue growing. Merfolk and piscandra can only be obtained by fishing in the specific areas. That's the video I just did, and I showed you how to get them on the 3 different spots on the map. The main thing, though, is that when your fish die in the tank, these ones, the ones that you use for amber, the fish tanks that you buy with amber, they don't actually die. They just go to Sleepy Sleep Town. They're just going to sleep for a bit. They're going to be in their sweet little dreamland, just dreams, just enjoying life, okay? If you do it in the other fish tanks, and this applies to all fish, this only works for merfolk. The other fish cannot be put in here, so this is only for mermaids. In your other fish tanks that can use both mermaids or that can feed both mermaids and the normal fish, any fries, those will die if you do not keep them fed. They'll die if you don't feed them. So it's like, if you don't want to spend your entire life paying attention to your fish tanks, you can buy these 3 fish tanks with amber, one a day for the next 3 days. It's 1280 amber a piece. So what is it? That's 3,000. 840? I don't know. Something like that. Almost 4,000 amber. I just did the quick math in my head. I probably got that wrong. Anyway, that's all. That's the only investment you need. Sorry, that math really just threw me off, and so we're gonna have blank spots all over the stream now. I'm gonna be thinking about that number for the rest of this video. Buy 3 of these. Buy 3 of these. That's the point if you want to stabilize your economy. Right now, I have 2 fish farming right now, and I'm gonna show you what that actually entails. So this is one I just put in. This actually. Right, this one right here is this was actually just a 50-50. This can potentially be 50-50-50. We're going to see if he can actually go up a level. We just fully fed him. We fed him a bunch of green fish, and now his fullness was at 1250, and he's going to fall asleep in 3 days and 5 hours, but his next stage is going to be in a day. So tomorrow when we come back here at the same time, right now, today, we'll see if he got upgraded to a 60-60-60. Now, we still have that fish tank over there, which we haven't filled up yet. Like I said, I have 3 of these fish tanks. I bought 3. Now, this is another mermaid that we're feeding right now, and he actually got leveled up already. You can see he's on blue food, and so what I'm going to do is just feed him until his fullness is all the way. He's going to go to sleep in 8 hours if we don't feed him. If he went to sleep and it wasn't this fish tank, that's not going to see sleep. That's going to say dead in 8 hours. So we don't want that. So now we're just going to, it's 100 apiece for each food. He needs 1250. It really needs 1200 minus 400, so that's 800. So we just need to put in 8. So we just say, it's going to say max minus 1. Bam, sleeps in 3 days. Because the extra 50 there, you don't really need to hit. He comes with 50 fullness, so you just need to fill it up a full bar. You don't really need to worry about that extra 50. So just fill it up to 1200 plus 1201 at least, and that should put them to the next stage. So we're about to make some money on this Ivory Joya, apparently. Good for us. All right, now that last fish we just caught, I'm going to show you guys. Now we have 3 fish tanks going. Press F on here. Now this is the fish we just caught in our last video, right? Put on our little Merfolk or Merling Astra input. Bam! Now she's in there. Sleeps in an hour. So that would be dead in an hour if you don't feed her. But we're going to feed her, and she's going to be just fine. We're going to hit her with these Gornards. We'll hit max 3. And she still needs another 600, so we can do another... And it's 200 per green fish, so we can hit her with these 2. Feed her 2 max. And she needs... 2 more? Did I miss? No, just 1 more. Right, because it's just... Right, okay. I could have hit her with just 1 of these bad boys, but I hit her with the 200. And now she's definitely full. She's going to be full. And that's it. You just keep these guys full. Now, like I said, they're going to fall asleep if you don't feed them. So let's just say you don't log in for the next 5 days. With this fish tank, you don't have to worry about it. You can then sell these for calories. You can just kind of like speed along the game at your own pace, and you'll be still making money. Also, if in the event it's, say, 5 days and you take her out and she can get upgraded now eventually, or let's just say not her because she's going to go to the same level that this guy is at currently. Let's say this guy I take out. He's on the blue food right now. I could potentially make money with him on his next level if he can be upgraded further. He has a 50% chance to go up from 60 to 70 now. You have a 50% chance to go from 50 to 60, a 50% chance to go from 60 to 70, a 50% chance of going from 70 to 80, 50% chance of going from 80 to 90. So if you get them up to 90, those are some serious attendance. Those are really sell for a lot of rubies. So like I said, if you know there's some RNG to this, but at least you don't have to worry about sitting here with your fish tanks all day long trying to make sure that you didn't waste your money on your food, or that you're not going to be wasting money or wasting rubies on anything. You can just keep your fish alive. Plus, they look awesome. These fish tanks truly are cool. They're one of the few things I actually really like on my house. You can see them from really far away, and they have these giant beams of light that come out. I really do think that they're one of the cooler cosmetics in the game. That may be the Jade Pond, just because you can sit in there with your friends, and it's kind of fun. But other than that, yeah, I do like these. Now, the reason why I have them lower and not on my roof is just because sometimes we do the clan event and then also home defense here, and sometimes the clan event will spawn inside of them, so I lower them a couple floors. And that seems to fix that issue to some degree. That's just for future reference. Anyway, that seems to be it. That's the best way to really stabilize your economy with some pay-to-win features. I don't really consider the fish tanks pay-to-win. You can kind of, I mean, you can get by with just paying attention to your fish tanks. But these are very much fail-proof fish tanks. So it's like, I don't really use like premium currencies in video games. It's just not really my style. But I was gifted these amber codes, and then I was like, oh, I guess I should just use them on fish tanks because that's going to be like really the most effect. That's going to be one of the things that I need, and something I don't really want to spend time on. Really, is just like having to worry about my fish tanks. So they're just there. I just feed them, and I'll feed them when I need to, and then hopefully I'll just get some money from them passively. And if not, then so be it. I'll just keep farming mermaids and keep filling them up as I go. But they do look really cool as far as cosmetics go. People do love them. When I bought them, everybody else in my clan ended up buying one, so it was very funny. They are a little bit of a flex, but in reality, they're one of the nicest cosmetics / useful items that you can use amber and pay to win, essentially. So I definitely would recommend them. They definitely help stabilize your economy for calories and for amber. And if you just really need a dope attendant, that's one of the best ways to farm it yourself. It's, if not the best way to farm it yourself. And that being said, also, these attendants, if you get them to 60, 60, 60, or 70, 70, 70, or if they just have good stats and you want to just kind of, if you're into speed leveling your attendants, I just did a video on that. You can use these attendants for that, and then you can get the skill book and implant it in like your Medusa or another attendant. My goal is to get a 90, 90, 90 at some point. Or just use the attendants to make skill books. That's basically what I'm doing. I understand how to speed level. So now I have an abundance of attendants because I'm using my economy. I'm utilizing my economy correctly. It's a very nice thing to do. Anyway, guys, check me out. Twitch.tv/unclemusclez. We're the worst clan. Worst ever clan on CloudSea, Eastmount region. USA region, Eastmount continent. I'll be doing a video very shortly on how to convert your faction. So if you're on that CloudSea server and you want to hop over into our clan and do some more content with us a little bit more freely, I'll be teaching you guys how to use the Federal Bureau and hop on over to us and play with us. That's it, boys and girls. All the info will be in the description below. I really do appreciate the thumbs ups and the subscribes. Don't forget to catch me on Twitch, baby boys and girls. And that's it. I love y'all. Catch y'all soon. Bye now.